All right, so getting into our first example, it says that State Bank has approved a mortgage loan for Tricia and Bryce at an annual interest rate of 8% for 25 years. The home selling price was $125,000. They need a 20% down payment, and State Bank will allow them to finance the closing costs as part of the mortgage. Their closing costs are shown below. What are the total closing costs, and what is the actual amount financed with the mortgage? All right, so you're going to see that this is a 5-step problem. Step number 1, excuse me, is to find the down payment. All right, so the down payment, we need to know the selling price of the house and the percent down payment. So to find the down payment, we take that selling price of $125,000 and we multiply it by the down payment percentage as a decimal. It's 0.20. When we do that, we should find the down payment to be $25,000. So that's how much that Tricia and Bryce would have to pay upfront before they could get their loan from the bank. So now to find the mortgage amount, we take that down payment amount we just found and we subtract it from the original price of the house, because this will be how much the bank will give us, which is $100,000. So now to do step 3, they want us to calculate the various fee amounts using the table on the next page. So if we scroll down, here's the closing cost table. It has lots of different things. You're going to see on the left-hand side, application fee, borrower's credit check, points, appraisal fee, title search, title insurance, inspection, attorney fee, documentation stamp, and processing fee. Lots of different things. But the thing I want to point out is for points, the documentation stamp, and the processing fee, notice that they all have percentages instead of actual dollar amounts. So for points, it says 2% of mortgage. So remember, up above, our mortgage we just found was $100,000. So we need to multiply the $100,000 by the 2% as a decimal. Remember, 2% as a decimal would be 2 divided by 100, which is 0.02, right? So if I do 0.02 times 100,000, I'm going to get $2,000 for the points. Now I want to do that same thing for the documentation stamp and the processing fee. So 0.03 divided by 100 is 0.003. When I multiply that, by 100,000, I get $300. And the processing fee, 1.1 divided by 100 is 0.011. And we multiply that by the mortgage amount, which is 100,000, and it comes out to be 1,100. So these would be your answers for step 3. Okay, then going back up, step 4 says find the sum of various closing costs. Okay, so that means we need to add up all of these numbers in the table. So starting with 252 and working our way down to the bottom, which is the processing fee, which is 1,100. If you were to add up all of those numbers, you would get a total of $5,464. Okay, and then the last step, to actually find the amount financed, we take the amount of the mortgage, which is our $100,000, and we add the total closing costs, which we just found. Okay, which is $105,464. So we're going to do the same thing in the next problem.